We paid over $60,000 in commissions to dance professionals just like you. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can access this too. Hi there, this is Oreste Alito, and if you are a professional ballroom dancer and teacher, your clients already need to be taken care for their fashion needs. The dresses, the image, the complete transformation. That is already part of what they do and they need every day during their dance journey. Here is what becomes possible when you realize that fashion is one of the easiest and most natural income streams you can integrate into your existing dance business, because the relationship, the trust, and the need are already there. In our case, that generated over $300,000 of dress sales in revenue and over $60,000 in commissions just in 2 years. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you 3 very important things. Number 1, how to get access to a multi-million professional fashion catalog. Number 2, how to craft the message that makes this a seamless extension of your professional brand. And number 3, how to set up your commission agreement so that you can get paid without inventory, without a store, without investment in the beginning, and most importantly, without any single extra hour of teaching. That is the system, so let's get into it. A few years ago, I realized that this dress business is a big thing here in our ballroom world. I have several times helped my own students to get their dresses. I realized that they had a need to be supported by me to understand what would be good, what would not be good. And mostly I realized that they had a lot of dresses that they never used anymore. They had dresses that they used in the past and they didn't work anymore for them, or they got bored of wearing them. And yet the dresses were still in very good condition. They were starting taking dust in their closets. The dancer, my students, they wouldn't use it anymore. And yet they couldn't, it was just a shame and a pity that those dresses were unused. So I thought maybe I can help them selling these dresses. And while I help them selling, I could help other people buying them, making everybody happy. And then while facilitating this transition, I would make a commission out of that. And that's exactly what I started doing. I reach out to my students and I say, do you have dresses that you don't use anymore and that you would rather have them sold so that you could use the money that you make it for more lessons, you could use them for more competition, or you could use them to buy other dresses? Would that help? And they all started to tell me, yes, that would be great. So I said, okay, give the dresses to me and I will start taking care of that. And we got like 10 dresses after my first outreach to my people. And with my wife, we set up a little stage where we would take photos professionally and video professionally to these dresses. And we started posting these dresses online. Very simply, we started to sell. We make our first deal. We find a person that really liked one of the dresses of my student. We created the connection. We sold the dress. And back then we had a 20% commission agreement. So when we sold, we gave 80% of this dress to the owner and we kept 20% as a commission. And the new buyer bought a used dress, which obviously was much more convenient than buying it new, custom made, or from the rack somewhere else, especially in competitions where price obviously are generally a little bit higher. I realized then that it was a huge potential. So what happened? I started to do this with as many people as possible, and jump forward 2 years from that moment. Now we have over 500 dresses in our catalog. And if you make a count of how much is the value of this store right now, of the dresses that we have, is very easy. With an average of $2,000 per dress in value, 500 dresses, make the count of how much it is. It's a huge store, okay? And we did all the hard work. We took the pictures. We are storing those dresses. We created a digital store, a digital presence of these dresses. And we started to create exchange. between people. And that obviously created commissions for us. At some point, I decided, why don't we give access to other professionals to the same catalog so that they could help their own people getting great deals for great dresses that are pre-loved, pre-used, so that they could make the commission. And I started visualizing the possibility of this network of professional dancers that can access the same inventory of hundreds of beautiful dresses of all styles, so that they could sell to their people, assist them in the choice, and make money with that. So here is step number one that I'm going to teach you today, how to get access to this type of catalog. I'm telling you, this is very easy. If you contact us, we will make sure that you get access to all these dresses as if they were your own, as you owned this store. And fantastic part is there is no sign-up fee, there is no membership, it's totally for free. You join us, you will get access to all the dresses, all the information, the high quality photo and videos, and from that moment you become a, let's call it a distributor of these dresses, and you can even make it your own digital store for your own people. Now, all of a sudden, from zero, you have a multi-million dress shop, digital shop, and you can start offer this professionally to your people so that when they buy, you facilitate the sales, you make a commission. Now, in the last 2 years, we have generated over $60,000 of commissions spread across the professionals that actually joined us. And this for us is a great result because the professional make commission, the students of this professional have gotten a much better service that they could ever get, because when your teacher is helping you getting something, obviously you have the best and most honest feedback. The sellers, the previous owners of the dresses, converted these unused dresses into cash, being able to now reinvest those money in something else about their dancing. And everyone is having a super win-win situation. So again, how to access a multi-million dance dresses catalog? Very easy. There is a link below where you can book your free Dancepreneur breakthrough call, where we can actually dig into your situation and understand how you could easily access this catalog. And in literally just a snap, you will have access to more than 500 dresses that you can potentially sell to your people. How does it sound? Click the link below, book your call, and let's get this settled into your business. Now, step number 2, you have to position that properly in your business. So let me tell you why. The risk of doing this is that you say, yes, let's say I access this catalog, and now I have a huge amount of dresses that I can offer to my students. But the moment I start doing it, how do I communicate this to my people? Because when you will say, oh, I can help you buying a dress, they could think like, what are you talking about? Like, did you do this before? Like, is this, it could shock your clients if they don't know that you actually decided to do this professionally. So you have to take care of the way you message that. Very simply, you would say something like, in our business, we have now decided to provide professional support for our students, for our clients, to get access to high quality, pre-owned ballroom dresses so that they can have a great deal, no risk of scams, which nowadays are very often happening online, and with the guidance of your teacher that is giving you for sure the most honest and the most passionate judgment, because obviously they are going dancing with you, and so they will care for the look of the student. So once you phrase this properly, you message this properly, your student feels supported, feels that you are upgrading yourself for them, feels that you are taking care of them. The beautiful thing is that your student will never have to pay any extra dime for you to do the support, because the system already pays you a commission for doing that. And the fact that you take a commission doesn't increase the spending of your client. So you are helping your client to get the best deal ever. And on top of that, you get paid for it. We will go that on step number 3. I'll clarify better what that means. But again, on step number 2, we are talking about how to message this properly to your students and to your community. Now, you might even want to reach people that are not in your close, just not in your studio. Maybe you want to sell also to people outside the studio. Guess what? We can help you do that too. We can literally help you to create a mini brand inside your brand to communicate to your audience that you are now providing this type of service. Zero investment in the beginning. Photos and videos of all dresses are already done. Information about all dresses are already done. Everything is already taken care of. You just have to take charge of that and professionally communicate to your people that now you provide this type of service. This is very important, because when this is not done, I have seen that people fail to actually sell and to actually help their people. So that's very important. Now, number 3, let's go to the core of it. How about the payment? How do you actually get paid for this? So what we have built is a structure, a commission structure that pays you dividend on that transaction that you have facilitated by selling the dresses in relationship to how much you were involved in that sale. We call this the 5-10-20 rule. 5% commission is when you simply refer a person to us, to the store, and we do all the selling part. So when you send us a client of yours and we take care of her, because let's say maybe you are busy, maybe you don't have a passion to the fashion, and maybe you don't want to be involved into this for a reason or the other, you can still get a 5% commission when you send us a person that we will take care to find a good dress for her. Then we have a 10% commission if you are actually interested in participating to that sales process. So you want to be involved with us, and let's say when your student has to pick a dress or has to decide if that's good for her or not, you want to participate to that decision choice, and you want to actually be present while we help your student. So it's kind of a shared work between us and you as the teacher. Then in that case, you get a 10% commission. And then there is the top commission, which is the 20% commission, which is when you take full responsibility. Let's say you feel confident selling, you really want to help your student, you want to take care of everything. We just will ship you the dresses and you will take care of everything of the sale. In that case, you take 20%. Now, if you sell a dress that is $2,000, 20% is $400. With one single deal, you can make a nice, sweet commission of $400. And those are the commission that so far we have released in the last 2 years. The amount that we have released of commission passes $60,000. That's only what we have released as commission. Then obviously there is all the remaining part, which is what we have given to the owners of the dresses, making, of course, a very good money for them to reinvest into something else, right? So do you see the system? Now, if that sounds good to you, sounds like something that is interesting, you would like to be able to actually professionally give that kind of advice for your people, there is a link below that I'm leaving here in the description. You can book your free Dancepreneur breakthrough call, and we will discover together how you can implement this today very quickly. And we can go again through the 3 steps. First, you'll get access to the catalog. Second, we'll help you crafting the messaging to how to professionally communicate this to your audience. And third, we are going to decide the commission that we are going to work with. And obviously that commission can change. It depends on every single deal that we're going to do. But basically, you come out of that call with a clear, new, monetizable brand inside your business. How does it sound? I hope that sounds great. So this is not about becoming a fashion entrepreneur. This is about recognizing the brand equity that you have already built and deciding actually to activate it. You already have the skill, you already have the trust, you already have that in your system. You just need to have a good strategy to make sure that that support you already give can convert into some kind of profit. And when it does, everybody wins. That's the beautiful thing. So it's not anything to wanting to be disconnected from. On the contrary, you want to have it so that you can provide better support, become a better authority, and get compensated for that. Other professional dancers in our industry are already joining this, and they are making commissions every month without teaching any extra hour. What I hope that you can take away from this, it's very simple. You already have everything you need to make this work. The relationships are there, the trust is already there. What we are doing here is just to build a system around what you already have. And this is what the Dancepreneur method is all about. It's not about adding more to your plate. On the contrary, this is about bringing you from clarity to direction, and from direction to freedom. That's what we want to do. We don't do random things. We structure things that are already there so that you can start discovering and finding out your freedom. And if this sounds interesting to you and you can feel that this could help you in your specific situation, use the link below in the description to book your free Dancepreneur breakthrough call. We can dig into your specific situation, and I will be very happy to see how I can help you integrating this into your business. So I hope that helped you. I hope that served you. Welcome to the Dancepreneur method, and I hope to see you soon and talk about your business. See you on the other side.